We welcome you into our broadcast from the Schneider Triton Center on the campus of Notre Dame Academy between the road Hortonville Polar Bears and the Notre Dame Academy Tritons. Hi everyone, I'm Joey Bonadonna. Set for a good one tonight. The D1 #1 ranked Hortonville Polar Bears squaring off with the D2 #2 Notre Dame Tritons. Should be a good one. The Polar Bears coming in at 10-0. Tritons on a win streak of their own after dropping the second game of the season to Appleton East on the road. Since then, they're on a 6-game win streak, sitting at 7-1. Correction, sorry, 5-game winning streak, 6-1 is their record. We'll start with the starting lineups. First for the visiting Hortonville Polar Bears, the freshman standing at 5'9", number 11, Rainey Wilson. The 5'10", senior number 12, Maggie Werner. The 5'9", senior number 20, Lyric Johnson. The 6-foot sophomore, number 22, Callie Pepler. And the 5'6", senior number 23, Cammie Pepler. Again, Wilson, Werner, Johnson, Pepler, and Pepler. That is a lineup with a lot of D1 talent. Johnson and Cammie Pepler both are D1 commits. Rainey Wilson averaging 18 points per game just as a freshman. A bright future ahead for her, and we'll have a lot of fireworks from the Polar Bears tonight. But for the Tritons, they're also a loaded squad. Starting lineups for them will be number 1, Hope Barrington, number 3, Sarah Hardwick, number 10, Trista Feta, number 11, Sydney Whitehouse, and number 24, Gracie Gresh. Again, Barrington, Hardwick, Feta, Whitehouse, and Gresh. That's a squad with 3 great sophomores of Gresh, Feta, and Whitehouse, 2 of them with Division I offers. And also Sarah Hardwick, who is committed to Division III UW Oshkosh. Well, lineups have been introduced. And we are ready for tip-off. For the Polar Bears, it'll be number 22, Callie Pepler, taking the tip. And for the Tritons, it'll be number 3, Sarah Hardwick. Polar Bears in their road reds, Tritons in their home whites, and we are ready for this non-conference battle tip-off won by the Polar Bears. It'll be Cammie Pepler running the point, UW Milwaukee commit. She passed it to Lyric Johnson, Eastern Illinois commit, inside to Wilson, and Wilson takes to the hoop, no good. Rebound by Sydney Whitehouse. Tritons pushing it back the other way. Feta up top, kicks to Whitehouse. Whitehouse crosses over to Barrington. Now Feta. Barrington out to Gresh. Back out to Feta on the wing. Feta driving baseline, trying to find an open option. She finds Barrington. Barrington in the lane with the left hand, no good. And rebounded by Werner. Callie Pepler driving. She finds Werner, and she has the first basket of the afternoon, rather. 2-0. Inside, Whitehouse with the left, no good. Rebound by Barrington goes up, no good. Rebound Hardwick, blocked. Rebound by Feta. Barrington a deep 2, long. Rebound by Pepler. Cammie Pepler driving, loose ball, poked away by Whitehouse. Recovered there by Barrington, and Feta loses the ball. Johnson comes away with it. Now Cammie Pepler stolen away by Barrington. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame ball. A sloppy start to this one on both sides. And we are just 90 seconds into this one. Inbound goes to Feta. And now back to Hardwick. They're able to get out of the press. Kick to Gresh. Out to Feta. She'll run the point. Kicks to Whitehouse. Down low, Gresh posts up. Goes up with the left hand, finishes. It's tied up 2-2. First basket of the night for the Tritons goes to Gracie Gresh. Pepler kicks it to Welson. Welson out to Callie Pepler. Pepler driving on Hardwick. She goes up with the left, no good. Rebound by Werner, leading rebounder on this Polar Bears squad. Pepler inside. Active hands there by Whitehouse, but Hortonville still with possession. Welson kicks to Pepler. Pepler driving, goes left, goes up, no good. Rebound by Hope Barrington. Here come the Tritons. They've got numbers, tipped, still loose. Whitehouse feeds to Gresh, left hand, finishes. It's 4-2 Tritons. 4 points for the Tritons and 4 points for Gracie Gresh. Lyric Johnson swings it out to Cammie Pepler. Pepler looking to drive on Gresh, kicks out to the corner. Johnson shoots the three, that one is good. Polar Bears take the lead onto the three ball from Lyric Johnson. Inbound goes to Feta, back to Gracie Gresh. Feta looking to drive, gets it to Whitehouse, and she finishes to make it a 6-5 game. Another lead change early on in this one. Tritons hold the early 6-5 advantage with 14:30 to go here in the first. Pepler behind the back move, kicks to the corner. Welson able to recover. She drives inside the lane and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Rainey Welson. The foul will go on Sydney Whitehouse. First team foul. And the freshman, Rainey Welson, will go to the line. No good on the first. Again, Welson averaging 18 points per game through 10 games as a freshman, leading the Polar Bears in scoring. And she connects on the second to tie us up at 6. Here comes the press. Tritons are able to beat it. Sarah Hardwick driving baseline, puts up a tough shot, unable to convert. Lyric Johnson pushing up wide open shot. That one no good. Rebound by Werner. 3-point shot on the way from Welson connects, and it is a 9-6 lead for the Polar Bears. An up-tempo game so far. Feta kicks to Barrington. Back out to Feta. She'll shoot the three. That one short. Rebounded by Werner. Up to Johnson. Now Pepler in the corner. Inside to Werner. She'll go up and finish. It's an 11-6 lead for Hortonville. Gresh to Feta. Feta running the point. Swings to Gresh. Now Barrington on the wing. Feta back up top. Now Whitehouse. Poked away, and it'll stay Triton ball down the offensive end. Whitehouse inbounds to Feta. Feta up top working against Callie Pepler. Pepler not giving her much space. Now over to Hardwick, out of bounds off the fingertips of Hope Barrington. And another turnover early on here for the Tritons. Trinity McCodlow checks in for Hortonville. Now Peyton Musial will check in for Sydney Whitehouse. Hafman, now Pepler. Pepler driving, puts it up, foul. And Triton's not too happy about that one. 2 shots coming up here for Cami Pepler. Foul's going to go against Trista Feta. All FRCC defensive team last year was Trista Feta. Pepler connects on the first free throw, makes it a 12-6 game on a 6-0 run. Check that 7-0 run, now 8-0 with the free throw. Inbound to Feta, caught in a trap. Pass gets out to Gresh. Gresh driving, Euro step and a foul. And I think we'll get 2 free throws coming for Gracie Gresh.
Foul number 10, Allison Hafman.
Foul against Hafman. Gresh good on the first. Cuts into that Hortonville 7-point lead, down to a 6-point lead. Gresh good on the second, so now down to a 5-point lead. Gresh up to 6. Cami Pepler running the point. Kicks to Welson. 3-point shot on the way, short. Rebound by Feta. She'll push it up. Hardwick able to corral it. Back out to Feta. Feta driving left hand, knocked away and stolen. Here come the Polar Bears. Pepler over to Welson, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound by Musial. Pass up to Hardwick, she goes up and a foul. It's going to go on Cami Pepler, and 2 free throws coming up for Sarah Hardwick. So 2 team fouls for both sides. Hardwick connects on the first.
Returning for the Polar Bears, number 12, Maggie Werner, number 22, Callie Pepler.
And good on the second, so back to a 1-possession game. Hortonville quickly beats the press. Pepler kicks to the corner, 3-point shot on the way, very high. Offensive rebound and blocked by Barrington, it appeared, but that's going to be a foul. Her first, team's third. And it'll be Maggie Werner going to the line, shooting 2. Good on the first, so a 4-point lead now for Hortonville. Caroline Brabant will check in. Werner good on the second, hits front iron and rolls in. Hardwick looking for help. She's got Musial driving baseline. Out to Feta. Feta crosses over to a left, feeds to Musial. Out there on the wing. Now up to Gresh. Inside, taken away there by Werner. Johnson driving inside, puts it up, no good. Definitely looked like there could have been a travel there. Inside, tipped away by Feta. She'll run the point, had a Musial down in the post. Decided to slow it down. Gresh for 3, that one off the mark. Poked, and a foul gonna go against Caroline Brabant, I believe. Contact up in the air, and a timeout called by Notre Dame. A 5-point lead currently for Hortonville. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, Hortonville with possession of the ball. Cami Pepler running the point, kicks it out to Wilson, and an easy bucket on that one. Looked like she was going to try and kick it out to the corner. No one was there, but she just was able to take it by her lonesome. Polar Bears up by 7. Brabant up top, looking to drive, kicks to Musial. Musial out to Feta. Feta to Gresh. Brabant hits Feta, she'll run the point. Now to Gresh, cross-court pass to Musial. And that's gonna be a travel. So yet another turnover. Pepler working against Feta now. Hardwick picks her up. Deep three for Pepler off the mark. Tritons struggling to corral it, now finally do. Feta feeds to Musial, an easy bucket there. 17-12. Tritons cutting into it. Kick to the corner. Looked like Pepler might take the shot there. Feeds inside. McCodlow puts it up, no good. Rebound by Musial. Here comes Feta running the point. Out to the wing, now Musial. Trying to find something. Gresh, Feta, now Brabant, back to Gresh. Inside, Hardwick goes up, contact, and the and one. 17-14, and now Hardwick with the opportunity to go to the line and make it a 2-point game. Sydney Whitehouse will check in for Caroline Brabant. And Hardwick good on the and one. It is a 2-point game here from Green Bay. Tritons trying to get him caught in the press. Johnson out to Pepler. Pepler drives left, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound fought for by Whitehouse. They come away with it. Tritons have numbers. Feta inside with the right, no good. Rebound, Whitehouse goes up with it and finishes. We have a tie game from Notre Dame, tied up at 17 apiece. 3-point shot on the way from Pepler, and that was quick. The quick answer, Callie Pepler. Inbound to Trista Feta. Will slowly try to beat the press. Gresh out to Feta. Gresh trying to post up. Feta rather, driving baseline, feeds it to Hardwick, almost goes down. Hortonville able to control the rebound. Out to the corner, 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, loss. Second chance points here for the Polar Bears. A foul called on Hardwick, I believe. Rather, it's Gresh. That's her first, team's 5th, and it'll be Maggie Werner going to shoot 2 free throws. No good on the first. She's got 6 right now. No good on the second. Whitehouse fighting for the rebound, comes away with a loose ball and a foul. Going against the Polar Bears. It will go against Callie Pepler, her first.
Number 22,
team's
Kelly
fourth.
Pepler, her first. Team foul number 4.
Whitehouse quickly gets the inbound. Feta running the point, kicks to Hardwick on the wing. Now Barrington. Cross court pass to Feta. She's got an open three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Hardwick. She goes up with the right and finishes. And it is a 1-point game. Johnson running the point against Barrington. Kick out to the corner, three-point shot on the way from Pepler and connects. We've got a 23-19 score. Polar Bears with the lead. Musial to Barrington. Whitehouse feeds inside to Musial, goes up and finishes. 23-21. A 2-point game with 6 minutes to go here in the first. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Feta. Quick pass up to Musial, lost. It's taken away. Feta gonna drive, goes up, stripped. Able to recover. Out to Hardwick. Flip to Feta now. They'll just try and slow it down and try and get a play set up. Barrington driving. Whitehouse goes up and the contact and the foul, 2 shots. Cami Pepler now has 2 fouls.
Hortonville foul, Cami Pepler.
Only 2 points in the game for Cami Pepler. Sydney Whitehouse will now shoot 2 free throws. Good on the first. 23-22 with 5:36 to go here in the first half.
For Hortonville, number 10, Allison Bateman, number 21, Trinity O'Connell.
And good on the second. Tie game once again from Notre Dame. Now knotted up at 23 apiece. Pepler, nifty handles, kicks out to Callie Pepler, back to Cami Pepler. She'll shoot the 3 from the volleyball. Yes, it is a volleyball line. A lot of lines on the court. 3-point shot connects. It is 26-23. Kick out to Whitehouse. Feta. Cross-court pass to Musial. Whitehouse to Barrington. She'll shoot the 3. That one good. We've got a tie game. Back and forth we go. 26 apiece. Blocked. Tipped. Hortonville still with possession. Johnson. Kicks to Pepler. Pepler driving. No travel called, and she banks it in. Hortonville takes the lead once again. Feta. Out to Musial. Musial driving baseline. Finds Barrington. She goes up with the left and finishes. Back to a tie game. Both teams trading baskets in the last couple of minutes. We're still tied. Cami Pepler working against Feta. Kicks it to Callie Pepler. Pepler drives inside, puts it up off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, lost. It's gonna be Notre Dame ball. Last touch there by Cami Pepler. Gracie Gresh will do the inbounding. Caroline Brabant gets a quick substitution. Peyton Musial heads to the bench. Barrington to Gresh. Brabant loses the handle. Flips it to Feta. Closing in on the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Gresh inside, taken away by Werner. Hardwick was open. Cross-court pass. Now Wilson inside to Werner. That one goes into the backcourt, and it will be over and back. Last touched by Hortonville. Still a tie game, 2:45 to go here in the first. Inbound goes to Feta. Gresh to Barrington, spinning, goes up with the left, can't convert. Rebound by the Polar Bears. Lyric Johnson crosses over, goes up with the right, and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Lyric Johnson. It's Sarah Hardwick, her first, and team 6th.
Lyric Johnson is the shooter, and she will shoot 2.
No good. And there we go, good on the second. Gresh looking for someone to inbound it to, and it's turnover forced by Hortonville. Driving Wilson, loose ball. Here comes Sarah Hardwick. Definitely had numbers there, but now Feta finds Barrington. Touchdown pass converts. Tritons have the lead. Up to 1 point. Driving and 2 shots. Going against Caroline Brabant, 2 shots. Good on the first. Hortonville now in the 1-and-1 bonus. So any foul from here on out for the half will at least result in 1 free throw attempt. No good on the second, still a tie game at 30 apiece. Feta crosses over to the left, turns on the Jets, puts it up with the right, and a foul. Had some options to kick it out, decided to take it up, and endured the contact. And will get 2 free throw shots out of it. Good on the first. And good on the second, so 32-30, her first 2 points of the game. Give the Tritons the lead. And there's a travel going against the freshman Wilson. 92 seconds to go here in the first. Gresh inbounds to Feta, caught in a trap. Chucks it up for Barrington. Numbers here for the Tritons. And kick to Brabant. Now Gresh. Corralled in by Hardwick. 3-point shot for Barrington. Off the mark. Shot goes up. Gresh goes up, offensive rebound, Feda, and finally she converts, 34-30 with 1 minute to go here in the first. The Tritons are able to play some defense and keep Hortonville from scoring, and a foul. Wow, they're just not calling the travels today. Foul's going to go against Feda, and 1-1. Good on the first. Rather, the foul was against Brabant, her third. No good on the second, and rebounded by Pepler. Johnson puts up the floater, no good. Rebound by Gresh. Flip to Feda. Feda up to Gresh, 3-point game, 40 seconds to go here in the first. Inside, Barrington goes up and finishes, 36-31. Barrington, I believe, is up to 9. Kick out to Johnson. Now Pepler. Pepler looking to drive. Puts it up, blocked. Gresh comes away with it, 15 seconds. Up to Barrington, another touchdown pass and a foul on the shot. 2 shots coming up for Hope Barrington to try and... It's going to be a foul against Rainey Wilson. Her first and team 7th. Good on the first. She's up to 10. Leading all scorers in this one so far. No good on the second. Rebound by Johnson. Polar Bears trying to take the last shot. Pepler drives in the lane, no good. Rebound by Whitehouse, and time expires here in the first half. 37-31 is the score. Tritons rally back after being down early in the first to have a 6-point lead at the half. We'll take a timeout. 10 minutes here at halftime, and we'll be back for second half action. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. We welcome you back from halftime. 37-31, Tritons have the lead. We will take you through scores from the first half. For Notre Dame, Hope Barrington has, gonna have to do some quick math here, she's got 10. Sarah Hardwick has 7. Trista Feta has 4. Sydney Whitehouse has 6. Peyton Musial has 4. And Gracie Gresh has 6. For Hortonville, Rainey Welson has 6. Maggie Werner has 6. Lyric Johnson has 5. Callie Pepler is 9, and Cami Pepler has 5. Couple of players have 2 fouls for Hortonville. Rainey Welson and Cami Pepler. Notre Dame only player in real foul trouble would be Caroline Brabant with 3. Everyone else only has 1. Tritons will begin with the ball to start the second half. Gracie Gresh inbounds it to Trista Feta. They're now moving right to left. Hortonville will move left to right. Barrington finds Feta. Looked like she was going to try and take the 3 there. Decided against it. Kick out to Gresh inside Hardwick. Easy left-handed finish. 39-31. Johnson driving on Barrington. Right hand, a travel finally going against Rainey Wells. We talked about it there in the first half. Not a lot of travels going against Hortonville. Some of them were borderline, but that one finally goes the Tritons' way, 39-31. Whitehouse rolls it up top, drives in the lane, left hand goes up, can't finish. An easy look there for Whitehouse, was not able to convert. Pepler driving baseline on Feta. Kicks out right into the hands of Sarah Hardwick. Tritons have numbers to 4-on-2. Whitehouse goes up with the left hand, finishes. A bounce back on that one. Tritons up by 10. Poked out of bounds by Gresh on the inbound. But the Tritons out to double digits early on here in the second. 3 years in a row, the #1 team in Division I comes onto the floor here at Notre Dame Academy to face this Triton girls team. As a foul, there goes on Hope Barrington. 2019-2020 season, it was the undefeated Bayport Pirates coming in here. Tritons handed them a loss. Last year, the preseason ranked #1 team Appleton East Patriots came in here ranked #1. Tritons handed them a loss. Two free throws there from Cami Pepler. 41-33, 8-point lead for the Tritons. They're able to keep the gas on, and there's a foul on the floor. As I was saying, if they're able to keep the gas on, might be 3 years in a row that they take down the #1 team in Division I. Inbound to Gresh, she loses the handle on it. Here comes Lyric Johnson. Up to Welson for 3, she connects. Down to a 5-point lead, a 5-0 run here for the Polar Bears. Feta kicks it to Barrington. Barrington kicks to Gresh, tipped away, out of bounds. It was off of Whitehouse. Heads up play there by Rainey Welson, and Hortonville now with a little bit of momentum. I might attribute it a little bit to the broadcaster's jinx. 41-36 is our score. Tritons with the lead. but Hortonville with all the momentum right now. And an offensive foul going against Maggie Werner. That's her second. She joins Welson and Pepler with 2 fouls for the Polar Bears. Gresh inbounds it to Barrington. And she'll run the point. Spins, moves over to a left. Kicks it to Trista Feta. Whitehouse out to Hardwick. Barrington puts it into the post for Gresh and a foul. That's going to be a 3rd foul, I believe, on Maggie Werner. That's the 3rd on Hortonville, and 2 free throws coming up for Gracie Gresh. She's got 6, now 7. Hafman and McCodlow will check in for Hortonville. Gresh connects on the second 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. She's up to 8. Right into the hands of Gresh. Gets it to Feta. Triton still going up tempo. Inside, Barrington goes up. Contact no good. No foul. Hortonville comes down with the rebound. Welson driving, goes up with the left from the knees. And Hafman able to convert. Turnover, Pepler on the other end, can't convert the and one. But a foul going against Gracie Gresh. That's her second. Both Barrington and Gresh with 2 fouls. No good on the first from Cammie Pepler. Timeout called by Notre Dame. 14:43 to go here in the second. We'll take a timeout with the action. 43-38 is our score. Tritons with the lead. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, 0 for 2 from the line is Cammie Pepler. 43-38. Whitehouse kicks it to Gresh inside. Hardwick with the left, contact. Foul's going to go against Trinity McCodlow. It'll be her first.
Foul, Trinity McCodlow. Her first, Sarah Hardwick will shoot 2.
Short on the first free throw. Hardwick just looking to try and get something out of this trip. She's got 9. No good. And rebounded by Welson. 0 for 2 from the line that time from Hardwick. No good from Rainey Welson. Deep pass, down court, Whitehouse finishes. 45-38, Whitehouse up to double figures. Kick out to Welson, 3-point shot is long, off the hand of Gracie Gresh. Callie Pepler will check in.
Check in for the Polar Bears, number 22, Callie Pepler.
Pepler with the floater, converts, makes it a 5-point game. Another turnover by Notre Dame, poked away. Pepler steps back, looks to drive, flips it to Johnson. Johnson driving, goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, no good again. Finally pulled in by Sarah Hardwick. Tritons up by 5, down court pass to Gresh. Double hand swatted out of bounds by Cammie Pepler. And Peyton Musial will check in for Sydney Whitehouse. Feda will do the inbounding. Gets it to Hardwick. Back to Feda in the corner. Cross-court pass, Gresh for 3, long, rebounded by Hortonville. Tritons really haven't shot it much from 3. Haven't been getting it much to fall, and a timeout called by Hortonville. So a 5-point game, just under 13 minutes to go here in the second half. We will take a timeout. Again, 45-40, 12:55 to go here in regulation. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, Hortonville possession. 45-40, under 13 minutes to go. Johnson driving on Hardwick. Kicks it out to Cammie Pepler. Pepler driving, Euro step, gets the layup to go. And it is down to a 3-point game. Tritons led by as much as 10 here in the second half. No look pass over to Feda. Tipped by Johnson, and here come the Polar Bears. Going up, can't convert. Trinity McCodlow, and Gresh comes away with the rebound. Feda running the point. Kicks it over to Gresh. Musial had an open shot, wasn't able to control the pass. Gresh to Hardwick. Cross-court pass. Barrington driving left. Goes up with the left, no good. Gresh gets the offensive rebound, again, tied up. And a jump ball will be Hortonville ball. Substitutions coming in. Rainey Wilson, Maggie Werner will check in. Hafman and McCodlow will head to the bench. Sydney Whitehouse checks back into the game. Driving, going up with it, no good, is Callie Pepler. And another errant pass and a turnover here by the Tritons. I feel like that's got to be about 5 or 6 times here in this game, as that one out of bounds. It's been about 5 or 6 times here in this game where the Tritons try that deep pass down the court. They're just able to get a good possession out of that. They might be up by more than 3 right now, but I think if you're Notre Dame, you just have to slow it down, play at your pace. Whitehouse to Feta. Feta spinning. Goes up with the left and a foul on the floor. Number 21, Trinity McCodlow, her second. Inbound goes to Musial, no over her head. Whitehouse will pick it up. Kick to Musial on the wing. Back out to Whitehouse, now Feta. Now Hardwick. Barrington going underneath, 10:30 to go. Hardwick spinning, looking to drive, gets it to Musial, open, finishes. 47-42, Tritons have the lead. Pepler loses it, goes up with the shot there is Maggie Werner, and back to a three-point lead for the Tritons. Got to be able to get some runs going here if you're Notre Dame. Feta to Hardwick, barely corrals that one. Feta driving left hand, kicks out to Barrington in the corner. No, an offensive foul going against Feta. That's unbelievable. That's 3 fouls. Correction, that's her second. Possession back to Hortonville. Johnson over to Wilson. Pepler driving, goes up, blocked. Oh, wow. This is on Gracie. Now it'll go against Trista Feta. That one will be her third, and Pepler first rolls out. Second is good, 47-45. Hardwick hands it off to Feta. Need a bucket here if you're Notre Dame. Cross-court pass to Musial. Feta for 3, short. Gresh goes up with it and finishes. Second chance points for Notre Dame. Tritons up by 4. Just under 9 minutes to go here in regulation. Plenty of time. Cross-court pass. Johnson in the corner now against Musial. Wilson back to Johnson. Johnson driving, goes up, and a foul. 2 shots. It'll go against Musial, her first. And 2 free throw attempts coming up for Lyric Johnson. Good on the first. It's down to a 1-possession game again. 49-46. And converts on the second. So 49-47 rather. Just about 8 minutes to go. Hardwick crosses over to her left. Hands it off to Feta. Almost tipped out of bounds. Musial tipped again. Here come the Polar Bears on the fast break. Lyric Johnson goes up with the left and converts. We've got a tie game from Notre Dame. 49 apiece. And the Polar Bears have stormed all the way back from 10 down. No good. On the ground, Gresh, Hardwick goes up, foul, and one. Sarah Hardwick through the contact, finishes, and the Tritons have the lead. Good on the and one. It's a 3-point game. 7.5 minutes to go. Down low. Wow. Foul going against Gresh. A lot of fouls now going on Notre Dame here in the second. Talked about it at halftime. Tritons not really in foul trouble at that point. Shot goes up. No good. Rebounded by Hardwick. Gresh, Feta, and Brabant all with 3 fouls right now for Notre Dame. All 3 of them currently on the floor. Musial to Gresh. Gresh backing down, puts up the hook and finishes. 54-49. Under 7 minutes to go now. Pepler goes up, can't finish. Loose ball, Feta. Wow. Got Pepler on her knees. Inside, tipped around. There's going to be a conversation here. It's going to be Notre Dame ball. .6:39 to go. Sydney Whitehouse will check back in. Gracie Gresh will head to the bench. No, a timeout called by Hortonville. Again, 54-49. Notre Dame with the lead with 6:39 to go here in the second. This is Joey Bonadonna taking you through the action on this one, but we'll take a timeout. Again, 54-49, Notre Dame with the lead. 6:39 to go in the second. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, Joey Bonadonna with you on the Triton Sports Network. A good one on hand right now. Tritons up by 5 on the #1 ranked team in the state of Wisconsin in Division I, the Hortonville Polar Bears. But plenty of time in this one for more action. Brabant to Musial. Whitehouse was open in the post, now Whitehouse up top. Taken back the other way, Cammie Pepler goes up and converts. Back down to a 3-point game, 54-51. Whitehouse to Musial, now Feta. Feta driving baseline and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Trista Feta. Gresh and Barrington will check in after the first free throw. Trista good on the first. She's up to 5. Whitehouse and Brabant will head to the bench. On the floor right now for the Tritons, it's Barrington, Hardwick, as Gresh gets the rebound, still loose. And a foul going against, oh, hold on. Now they're saying jump ball before the foul. Oh, no, it'll be 1-1. Gresh shooting the 1-1. She converts. Back up to a 5-point lead with 5:48 to go. And good on the second. 57-51. Johnson driving, kicks out to Pepler. Pepler driving with the left. Corner Johnson. Now Welson. Welson goes up and finishes 57-53. She's up to 11. Tritons have done a good job defensively. That one poked out of bounds. As Trinity McCodlow will check in. Just over 5 minutes to go. Musial inbounds it to Feta. Feta to Gresh. Now Hardwick. Hardwick powers up to the rim, no good, and rebounded by Johnson. Pepler slows it down. It's a 4-point game. Now she drives and finishes. It's a 2-point game. I think, according to, it might have been her 1,000th point. We'll work to confirm on that. Feta for three. Good! Trista Feta. 60-55. 4 minutes to go. Floater from Pepler is good. A 3-point game. Timeout called. Full timeout called by Notre Dame. 4:07 to go here in the second half. You're watching Notre Dame basketball here on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, 60-57. Tritons have the lead. That last basket was Cammie Pepler's 1,000th point in her high school career. Again, she'll be heading to UW-Milwaukee next year. Musial to Feta. Gresh. Flips to Feta. Feta driving baseline. Loose ball. Musial. Tritons just have to look for a good shot. Barrington driving in the lane. Hands it off to Feta. She goes up. No good. Rebound Barrington. She puts it up off the glass. No good. Polar Bears pushing it up. Pepler inside. McCodlow blocked by Musial. She's a freshman. Feta. Turnover yet again. Rainey Welson. Lyric Johnson now against Hardwick. Back to Welson. Driving, spinning, goes up, no good. Poked out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame ball. Trinity McCodlow poked it out. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Tritons up by 3. If you're Notre Dame, you just have to slow it down, look for good baskets, get points on the board to try and maintain your lead. Hortonville doubling everything. Feta loose. Polar Bears have numbers. Pepler driving, floater, no good, rebound Hardwick. That was a very easy look there from Callie Pepler. Had the three, pass it up, look to go and try and take the floater. Approaching in on 2 minutes. Feta to Gresh. Back to Feta. Feta driving to the corner and pushed. So 1 and 1 coming up. Next foul will put the Tritons in the double bonus. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Foul going against Rainey Wilson. Her fourth. Feta was good on the first. Tritons up by 4. And good on the second. It's a 5-point game. Even bigger, however, Rainey Wilson, the talented freshman, is up to 4 fouls. 3-point shot, Pepler short. Rebound by Feta in contact. 2 free throws coming up for Trista Feta. 21, Trinity McCodlow. That's her second. 2 free throws coming up for Trista Feta. She has 10. Good on the first. No good on the second. Looked like Gresh might have gotten held on a potential rebound there. And one, Cammie Pepler, unbelievable. Foul will go on Sydney Whitehouse. 63-59. Down to a 3-point game. Inbound to Feta. She loses the ball. It's going to be Hortonville ball. A lot of contact there, but it stays Hortonville ball. 1:40 to go in the second. Poked away, and a foul. It's actually going to go against Rainey Wilson, number 11. That's her 5th. And her night is done. So Rainey Wilson, the mega talented freshman, her night is done with 11 points and 5 fouls. Unbelievable. Whitehouse, the first one rolls out. No good on the second, still a 3-point game. Pepler, over to Callie Pepler. Pepler driving, a foul on Musial. This is unbelievable. Only her second, but 2 free throws now coming up for Cami Pepler. Good on the first. And good on the second. It's a 1-point game. Timeout called by head coach Sarah Rohde with 1:19 to go in the ball game. What a finish we're having in this one. We will take a timeout again. 63-62. Tritons have the lead. Just over a minute to go in regulation. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, 63-62. Hortonville running a full-out press. Gresh inbounds to Hardwick. Feda cuts it back and gets through the press. One minute to go. Feda to Gresh, back to Feda. And a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Trista Feda. Cami Pepler's third. Good on the first. Sydney Whitehouse checks back in. All 5 starters are on the floor. Good on the second. 65-62. Hortonville needs a 3 to tie. They have 3 timeouts. Johnson kicks it to McCodlow. Pepler driving, goes up, finishes. It's a 1-point game. Feda getting pressed, poked loose. Pepler driving, blocked by Feda, out of bounds. Timeout called on the floor. By Hortonville. We will take a timeout. A thrilling finish to this one on the way. Just under 18 seconds to go. You're watching Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Fans getting on their feet in the Triton Center. 17.9 seconds to go. Tritons up by the smallest of margins. 65-64. Johnson against Hardwick. She goes up with the left. No good. Rebound by Feta. She's fouled. Great defensive effort there by Notre Dame. And Trista Feta will go to the line to shoot 2. It's Cammie Pepler's 4th, which would be interesting if we go to overtime. Feta, good on the first. Hortonville now needs a 2 to tie, a 3 to win. Good on the second. It's a 3-point game. Timeout Hortonville. A 3 ties it and likely sends us to overtime. Just an unbelievable basketball game we've had tonight. Game was originally supposed to be played at Hortonville on Thursday, got moved to today. And what a game we've had here on the Triton Sports Network. No Rainey Wilson on the floor for Hortonville. It'll likely be Callie Pepler, Cammie Pepler, Trinity McCodlow, Lyric Johnson, and Maggie Werner. A lot of time to get a shot off if you are Hortonville. They'll have to take it from their own backcourt. Polar Bears need a 3 to tie. Poked away by Feta, out of bounds. It'll still be Hortonville ball. But a huge defensive effort there by Trista Feta makes it 3 seconds left. Inbound to Pepler. Foul. That might be a smart foul. 1-and-1 bonus with 1.6 to go. So worst case scenario, missed free throw after a make ties the game. Pepler off on the first, out of bounds with 0.2 seconds, but it'll be Notre Dame ball. That might all just do it. 0.2 seconds to go. Inbound to Feta for the 3rd year in a row. The Tritons take down the #1 team in Division I on their home floor. What a ball game. Tritons win 67-64. They hand the Hortonville Polar Bears their first loss of the season. What a statement win by this Triton girls team. They will next play next Tuesday against Strongsville, Ohio. Next broadcast we'll have here will be here on Thursday as the Triton boys will take on Randolph here at home at 5 o'clock. That'll just about wrap it up for this afternoon's broadcast. For Principal Patrick Brown, Assistant Principal Greg Masaryk, Athletic Director Matthew Koenig, President Dr. Tom Kiley, Andrew Prakarik, I'm Joey Bonadonna. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you in the next one. Go Tritons.